Good morning. Today, Monday, May 6th, we are doing Proverbs 6, King James Version, because this month we're doing King James. My son, if thou be surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with a stranger, thou art snared with the words of thy mouth. Thou art taken with the words of thy mouth. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself. When thou art come into the hand of thy friend, go, humble thyself, and make sure thy friend. Give not sleep to thine eyes, nor slumber to thine eyelids. It's basically saying that, if you put up security for someone and you shake hands and pledge for a stranger, you've pretty much been trapped by what you said and snared by the words of your mouth. So to free yourself from that trap, give yourself no rest until you fulfill out your end of the duties for whatever the agreement was. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise. Which, having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as the one that travelleth, and thy wants as an armed man. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. Frowardness is in his heart, he devises mischief continually. He soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things doeth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. My son, keep thy father's commandments, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thine heart, and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof of instruction are the ways of life. To keep from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. These are facts of life. Y'all don't know how many men are in hell right now because of their lack of knowledge. See, sometimes people just never get blessed with the chance to actually get it, that life is seriously beyond what we see. Like, I cannot stress this enough, guys. I seriously can't. And last night, they had this little shorty but goody, Apostle Miz. Y'all know. Hello. Science. And with Apostle Miz, it was, my goodness, the video was only like literally 15 minutes. But y'all, I ended up with like a page and a half of notes. Like, it was good stuff. He was speaking about spiritual warfare. And with spiritual warfare, there are different realms, right? So you have the realm of God, which is eternity, the realm of the angels, and then the realm of man. The way he broke it down, it was so deep. I'm definitely linking that video onto this. And y'all, it was a movie I seen. Not fully cooked. Was it? That's it. I'm linking that one too. That one was so on time because, right now, this is definitely the separation of the wheat from the tare. And there are so many people out here who on the outside, they're presenting this Christly image, this, oh, I'm a Christian image, and I do all these good works, and yabba dabba do. But in reality, their heart is tar, and they are trash to God. See, here's the thing a lot of people got to understand, right? With God, I'm going to say this once again. Hear me clearly, please. He don't care how good we look, how good we smell, how fancy our clothes are, how much money we have. He does not care about our clout status or the stuff that man care about. God gives 0 F's about. 0, 0, zing, zing. Not a 1. But what he do care about is, do you know my son, Jesus Christ? And how that heart looking? That's what he care about. Right? Because here's the thing. Without Jesus, you're not even accessing God. Period. God is Jesus. Jesus is God. They are one. That's still his son. It's science. The same way you choose to believe in whatever Pinocchio fairy tale you choose to believe in, just take a chance and believe in Jesus. Hey, what you got to lose? You was already believing in Hokey Pokey, Harry Potter, Casper, Dasper, and all of those other friendly demons. But anyway, no, so, yeah. So you had the guy or whatever. Well, these are church members, right? You got the church board and whatnot. And it was this one pastor guy who was the GO's, I think he was the GO, the general overseer. That's the stuff they have in Nigeria. We over here in the U.S., we just tacky, unorganized, greedy, dirty, filthy trash. Like, the U.S. just, go USA. But anyway, the guy, right, who was the GO right-hand man, he was a pastor. And, it was another pastor, this guy, Pastor Ben. And somebody on the church board passed away, so that position had to be filled, right? And amongst all of the members that were there, everybody was discussing who they felt like should have took the place of the person who gave up the ghost. And in the midst of all that, Da 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 da. So it's the one guy, Pastor Ben. Mind you, he's not even, he don't feel worthy. He don't even, he's like, give it to somebody else. Because, hey, whoever gonna get it, it's cool with me, right? But the GO actually picked Pastor Ben. And from the GO picking Pastor Ben, the one guy who was the pastor's right-hand man, he literally lost it because he's like, for him, bro, you my right-hand man, so how you didn't pick me? Mind you, he secretly did not even like the guy or respect him. Shocker, right? Come to find out, the man was doing mad creep stuff behind the scenes, sleeping with mad church members, just doing mad dirt. So a demon came to visit him one night while he was catching some Z's, and it told him, yo, boy, all your little sin is caught up with you. It's your time to go. So you got until tomorrow, 8 p.m. And I'm coming back for you. Mind you, the pastor guy didn't tell nobody this because why would he? And there was this one lady in the movie. Her mom's needed surgery, and she needed 1.5 million naira to get the surgery done. The doctor at the hospital she was talking to, he was a walking trash can. She went to that one pastor guy and asked him for money. He told her he didn't have it. But how about y'all, one of his girlfriends called him and she got a birthday that was coming. So he asked her how much she needed for her birthday. She told him 1.7 million naira. He sent her 2 million naira after he just rejected his church member and told her he couldn't help her because he didn't have the bread. But then he sent his girlfriend 2 million naira. Now, the average person would be like, okay, well, what's wrong with him sending his girlfriend money? First of all, he had a wife. I don't think I mentioned that part, but yeah, he had a whole wife. So he shouldn't have had a girlfriend. That's the problem. But yeah. So coincidentally, God showed Pastor Ben a vision of what was going to happen to that crooked pastor with the 8 p.m. thing. And so he meets with the guy and he's talking with him, and he's basically trying to tell him, like, yo, guy, you gotta get yourself together, because, like, you look good on the outside, but your inside is trash. And he's like, what you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. So then he tells him about the money that he was stealing from the church. He's like, yeah, because as I was looking over the stuff from when you was pastoring, boy, them numbers look fishy. The numbers is looking fishy. And then that dream with the demon that came to visit him and told him he had by 8 p.m. Excuse me. God allowed Pastor Ben to see that same dream. God don't reveal, he don't hide stuff from his kids, you guys. So if one of his children reveals certain things to you, just know it has been revealed to us from him. Our daddy tells us things and he shows us things. Now, if we choose to listen to it or not, that's on us. But he do tell us and show us things. Hands down, that's a fact. So then Pastor Ben asked the guy, he said, who is, he named the spirit. And the guy's like, who? He's like, boy, you know who. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Because what did he tell you was going to happen by 8 p.m. tomorrow? So now the guy's panicking and he's like, yo, help me. Like, what should I do? What can I do? How can I get out of this? And Pastor Ben was like, the only way to get out of it is confession. Like, you gotta confess to the church. You gotta confess to your wife about how you was moving and grooving, you know? You gotta come clean. And his pride would not let him. So the movie ended off on a cliffhanger, y'all. I'm not even going to tell y'all because I want y'all to watch it. I already pretty much told y'all the whole movie, but still watch it anyway because it is a really good movie. And it'll really make you think. Because, see, that's the point from the movies that I post for you guys, right? The point of those movies be that they touch your soul. They touch your spirit. And they make you check and think, yo, am I in good standing with God? Am I in good standing with Christ? That's why I love these movies so much, and that's why I share them with you guys. Because movies like this help us, and guys, it's so important what we see and what we listen to. So if you're going to feed your spirit and soul anything, let it be things that will edify you, right? And help you grow and be a better person, that God can be like, this is my child who I am pleased with. Oh my gosh, like, there is no amount of money that could equal up to hearing God say that. Like, y'all, that is what we're here for. That's the end of that's the end goal. Like, we're not here to see how rich we can get. We're not here to see how famous we can get, especially not if it's in a bad way. Like, don't be a loser all your life. Like, God, dog, come on now. But, guys, we're here to seek God, seek Christ, build a relationship with them, worship them, thank them, appreciate them, honor them. Right? That's all he wants. He don't ask us for much. Huh? And the stuff he asks us not to do, if you want to be honest, if you're not a wicked person for real, it don't even feel good when you do operate in those things. Like lying, cheating, stealing, having sex outside of marriage, like, yo, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, like, that masturbation stuff is a real demon that really be having people in a chokehold, like, But if you have not already, please give your heart to Christ. Better sooner than later, because every day is a present, and we do not know how big or small it will be. So with that said, let's please take every day and appreciate it for what it is, a present, right? Ask Jesus to search your heart. How are the conditions in there? What do I need to work on? Ask yourself, how am I doing today? How am I feeling today? Why am I feeling that way? If it's a negative way. If it's good. You can ask yourself, why do you feel good too? Because, why not? If you're feeling good, ask yourself why, Because sometimes you just feel good just to feel, like, I don't know, sometimes. Because I can't speak for everybody, but for me personally, sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel good. But like I said, I know what Jesus brought me from. So, yeah. Yeah. For a verse for the day. don't think I have one right now, y'all. Which is interesting. I actually kind of just want to get back into my study stuff I was doing last night. But with that video on the spiritual warfare from Apostle Miz, like I said, it's a really short video. I seriously encourage you guys to check it out. Like I said, I got a page and 2/3 of notes just from that one little thing, because it was some good stuff in there. And yes, I actually wanted to do a separate video on that and then just link his video to that video, but just click the link, it'll be in the thing. But we love you guys so much. Do your best to enjoy the day, and do your best to be better today than you were yesterday. Definitely. And don't forget to spend time with him in praise and worship. For some awesome praise and worship selections, just shimmy over to the Lift Me Up playlist. Awesome bangers in there. Additional Christian movies are in the Christian movie category playlist. Please definitely feel free to check that out. I have so many more Christian movies that I need to add to that playlist, but I have to get them from my other channel. Oh. One day at a time, guys. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this together. But it is a journey. So there's no rush, guys. And if you're along with me on it, great. But remember, guys, like I said, every month with the Proverbs challenge, it's literally gonna be the same thing. So please, no one expect it to be something different. Like on the first, we're not going to be reading Proverbs 3. We will literally be reading Proverbs 1. And so on and so forth. Every month. Because this is what I've done from 2014 or 15 up until date. And it has helped me gain the wisdom that I have to date. Now, if we look at those numbers, that's like a 9-10 year gap. But it's better for you to start now than to wait. You know what I mean? So definitely be encouraged on this journey. Please don't give up, guys, because wisdom is something we all need. And it's not nothing that is just being handed out. If you want her, you gotta go find her. And she is all up and through Proverbs. And that's why we do the Proverbs. So, yay. But, yeah, guys. Enjoy your day. Later.